Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, probably mostly gentlemen, but if there's any ladies out there, I tip my hat to your general direction for being interested in Total War. That is a rare sight indeed. But here we are with an online battle of stainless steel, a 2v2 on the grassy plains, and if you haven't heard of stainless steel, it's a mod for Medieval 2 Total War. Pretty much it makes a historical game a little bit more historical, so they add more factions, they add more units, and they make the units look a bit more realistic, which you can tell just by looking at Novgorod here. It's so delicious. So yeah, we're on the grassy plains. I'm excited to get this started, so let's go ahead and get it started. So here we go. We'll start with the Republic of Novgorod, commanded by Dark Legion Emperor Alan. And ooh, this Novgorod force. Okay, hear me out. Just hear me out. Novgorod is my favorite faction in stainless steel, even more than the Byzantine Empire, because their uniforms, I can't control my, it's off the charts. The style points are off the charts. It's crazy. But anyways, let's look at his army comp. He's got 3 units of dismounted Junior Drazina, and check out the craftsmanship of the shields here. That is just beautiful. And then for his infantry, he's got about 1 unit of British militia, and he has a bunch of British axemen. But real quick, let's look at this militia. You see the shields on their backs? That is so amazing. Look at that. Look at the detail. And then once they get promoted to just a standard axeman, they lose their shields and they gain a cape. Oh man, that is one hell of a promotion. And then way over here, he's got some Drazina, just standard Drazina. They have a one-handed axe and a shield. Very nice. And I think he also has some pikemen over here. So there you go. There's some pikemen. And for his cav force, he's got a lot of boyars. Very cool. Very nice. And he's got some general's bodyguard. And I believe this is his general right here, looking very, very fancy and intimidating. I mean, these Russian armies, Novgorod, I mean, they're just a bunch of big men with massive axes. What is more intimidating than that? And then he's got some Drazina over here. So that's really his army in a nutshell. Let's go ahead and check out his ally. We have the Kingdom of Poland, commanded by Happy Halloween, K-Man Beats Delicious. So this battle was on Halloween. So happy late Halloween, everyone. Let's see, for his force, he's got 3 Pavis crossbowmen, his skirmish force, and he has 1 Pavis crossbow militia. He spent more of his money into his cav, so he's really relying on his cav to perform well to win this battle, because for his infantry corps, he has the halberds, which are like a polearms type unit. They're really good at holding the line, but his infantry is not going to win alone. He really has to win the cav battle if he wants to win this battle. And other infantry, he has the Piast Nobles, I believe is how you pronounce it. I looked it up. Piast Nobles, and they look pretty cool. They have capes too. Some of them have capes. I love capes. I don't know what it is. All right, and then for his cav, this is the heart of his army. He's got some Piast Nobles mounted. And he has some Polish knights, a couple Polish knights. He has a general's bodyguard and 2 Polish guard, I believe. So yeah, just a lot of great cav. Lots of great cav. So let's go ahead and check out the opposing side. We have the Kingdom of England, commanded by Ismar, and he's got some Welsh longbow for his skirmish force. For his heavy infantry, by the way, he's spending more money into his heavy infantry. He's got some heavy swordsmen. Check out the detail on the armor here. That looks great. And he's got some dismounted Kingsmen, a really badass name. I think they're pretty much like dismounted English knights. They've got polearms, really good at killing cav, and pretty solid at fighting other infantry. He's got 2 units of pikemen, and for his cav, he's got some demi-lancers. I think about 4 units of Kingsmen on the flanks there. And here's his general. Look at that glorious general. Glory! And then over here, here's the final force helping out the Kingdom of England. We have the Kingdom of Norway, commanded by Kipuka, and he's bringing mostly Norse war clerics, which are very, very deadly. They look like they're wearing crowns, but they look really awesome. They've got little maces that are going to bust skulls open, and they have a nice shield there. Mounted and dismounted, he has a lot of them. Let's see, what else does he have? He's got a lot of Vikings as well. Where are those Vikings? Here they are. Oh, Viking Askarl's axemen. Check out the shields on the back. That looks so nice. My nerd juices are flowing. I hope your guys' nerd juices are flowing. Whatever that means, I hope they're flowing. So there's his axemen. What else? He's got some Viking landsmen, which look really cool. They've got one-handed swords with the shield there. Very, very nice. So that's the gist of the armies, and we'll go ahead and play this battle. Alright, so here we go. So as you can tell, Norway is bringing an aggressive army. He does not have any skirmishers, so obviously he's going to play very aggressively. I think what's going to happen here... Well, first off, the skirmish phase has just started. The Welsh longbows are facing the Pavi's crossbows from Poland. Actually, it looks like he's moving forward, so maybe he's not quite in range of the Welsh longbows. Those longbows have a deadly range. But this is a little dangerous by Kipuka because what Novgorod can do here is kind of wrap around and make a little sandwich around the two armies. But look at this. We have a cav charge from England going for the crossbows because they're not very well protected. Poland desperately sending in some cav to stop this charge. Oh, he's going to call off the charge, and he's going to go for a unit a little bit further down the line. And, ooh, there we go. Not the greatest charge, but he is getting some kills, and every kill will matter. Oh, that was a pretty good charge. They're wrecking this unit. So Poland's going to quickly send their PS nobles to try to slow down these demi-lancers. There we go. So the cav battle has begun. Imagine being on horseback over here. There's just bolts and arrows flying all over the place. That'd be terrifying. And you have to fight off the demi-lancers. Like, that would be insane. But here we go. Okay, so Novgorod is getting into position. But Kipuka is not going to allow that. He's going to rush in his army. And let's do some slow-mo here, guys. We got to do some slow motion. We'll do half speed. Charging in. Oh, man. So Novgorod is going to counter-charge. Here comes another cav charge here. The dismounted junior Drazina trying to get some kills, but this cav unit's just barely gonna make it. Oh, the troops are flying. The cav is charging, and I definitely think the cav advantage is in Norway's advantage. And then let's see what's going on here. A big cav battle going on over here. Norway sending some help to England. And Poland's gonna push forward their Polish knights here. Oh my God, they're clumping up their cav here. Let's see, where's the English cav? Where is that English cav? Oh, they're still over here. They're still over here. They're about to charge in, and they're gonna join the epic brawl. But here we go, guys. We've got big old infantry charging in. So Novgorod sending in their axemen to help out their cav in the cav fight, which is really gonna help them out. See, what do we got here? Dismounted junior Drazina taking out their swords and equipping their shields. It is so epic. It is so cool that archers do that. I love it. Alright, we'll go back to normal speed now. The cav is just going wild. Here we go, the infantry charging in. We've got Viking Askarl Axemen versus the Drazina. The rallies, we got Viking Landsmen going at it, fighting off the boyars. Oh, cav charging in. Oh, he's going to retreat from that fight. General's bodyguard. But he's going to have to engage there. Oh, my God. This is so good. This is so good. All right, here we go. Cav charge coming in. So Poland is now engaging his infantry into the English infantry. He's really going to need a lot of support here because the English infantry is a lot better than the Polish, or at least what they're fielding on the battlefield. So his cav is going to be key here. But let's slow this down again. Look at the bird's eye view. We're going to have to do 0.3 speed or 0.4 because this is just too damn intense for my own commentary. I can't even keep up with this battle. But we have some breakage here by Poland. That's to be expected from the infantry, just not as good as the heavy infantry from England. And the cav is really struggling here for Poland. That's not a good sight. Poland definitely needs to win. He needs to win his cav battle if he's going to be able to defeat England. Excuse me. But let's go back to this big brawl over here because this is a very important battle. Even Poland is sending over some units to help their ally, and Norway is going to take advantage of that and counterflank his flank, crash right in the backs of this halberd unit. Oh, beautiful. The cav in the center here holding the lines against the Viking landsmen. The pikemen for the Republic of Novgorod getting into position, fighting off the Viking Askarl axemen. Boom. Oh my God. Oh, the twirl. I give that a A+, that twirl. Alright, and then here's a great push by the British axemen of Novgorod. The lines here are crumbling for Norway. Over here, it looks like Norway's cav is still in a decent shape, which is going to be very important for Kipuka if he wants to turn this battle around, because his infantry is not doing so hot, and it's only a matter of time until these Vikings break. I mean, just look at the chaos. You've got random pikes everywhere, swords and axes. I mean, this really captures the chaos of a medieval battle. Alright, so let's go back to normal speed. Let's check out the other side of the battlefield here. Poland versus England. Again, very chaotic, and it can be pretty hard to tell who's who, because Poland and England have very similar colors. Oh, cav charge back here. Oh, that was beautiful. That was epic. I saw that cav charge in the background. I was like, oh man, I have to go see that. And, oh, Poland's got the general. Oh, no, that's not the general. The king's men surrounded here. So there you go. He's having some success with his cav, but he needs to hurry up because his infantry is crumbling. He needs to get some hammer and anvil. He needs to destroy the English cav. England doing a great job with his infantry. Oh, and Poland is breaking. Poland's infantry is breaking. He's desperately sending in more support. This unit was originally helping out his ally. Oh, he has another unit over here. So he really sent a lot of support to his ally. Now he needs to send him to his fight before it's too late. But look at this. This is a clear victory for the Republic of Novgorod. Look at these axemen here. Oh God, they're so glorious. My nerd juices are going out of control. And then we've got the British militia, which look just as cool, going in. Okay, so this is where the final battle is going to happen right here. So here comes support from Drzina, from Novgorod, supporting their Polish ally. They've got to break through these pikemen. They've got to overwhelm the English infantry, and this is still anyone's game. Anyone's game, but right now it's in favor of. Oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to fast forward. I meant to zoom in on the mini map. This is anyone's game. It's halfway even, the balance of power, but it can turn at any time. The tide of the battle can turn at any time, is what I'm trying to say. More breakage by Poland. But look how healthy Novgorod is, and look at this epic pike charge going in. Here comes a hammer and anvil from England. This might be the nail in the coffin for Poland. Taking out the Drzina. Beautiful charge there. Good use of the general's bodyguard. Got to use that general's bodyguard. Get him in there. Here we go. The pikemen finally arriving. It might be a little too late. Poland is pretty much off the battlefield. But if we kind of zoom out here, check out what's left. A lot of cav for Norway. Ooh, he's going to do a charge in here to the boyars. That should be in their favor, Norway's favor. A lot of archers left. The Welsh archers that are getting harassed by the Republic of Novgorod. And England desperately trying to keep him away from his archers, sending in his dismounted kingsmen. Oh, what a battle. This mod, man. I need to play more of this mod. It's just too damn epic. Oh, another hammer and anvil. These are really, really important for England. This is a great, great use of... Actually, no, that's Norway. I'm sorry, the generals look very similar. That's Norway charging in, doing some hammer and anvil. That's going to be really key there. Keeping that cav alive. Keep up the hammer and anvil. Keep up the cycle charges, because that can save the day. Cav can be just absolutely brutal, and they can just... No matter what the odds are, Cav can turn a battle around with one epic charge. There's England's generals. So the generals are fighting next to each other, desperately trying to rally their men. England is holding on thanks to their pikemen. And this is exactly why pikemen are so devastating, because they can hold back infantry, and then the cav in the back here can get some hammer and anvil and just completely shatter the morale of the Novgorod infantry. But we got some good hammer and anvil by Novgorod, but Norway was watching it and was able to counter that hammer and anvil. Oh, and here's an epic charge by the Kingsmen going after the British militia. And here comes more axemen joining the fight. So Novgorod really trying to overwhelm the flanks of England here. Oh man, they're just trying to crush as many troops as possible. There's another hammer and anvil from the general's bodyguard. Got to be careful, you might lose your general there. So oh, and a massive chain rout from England. It is not looking good for England and Norway. Looks like Novgorod is going to be able to save the day here. Hopefully, let's see. Poland still alive with some crossbows. Ooh, what is this? England. Looks like they've got some heavy swordsmen returning to the fight. So this is not quite over yet. Also, the Norwegian cav, Norway's cav, is still alive, still kicking. And if the cav is still alive, there's still hope in a battle. Keep your cav alive. Keep them alive no matter what. So he's going after the archers. He's going to get them off the battlefield. Nice, good charge there. And wow, they didn't break. Okay, there they go. I was like, damn, that crossbow militia, they're pretty tough. Oh man, they're trying to get rid of this cav. General's bodyguard here. I didn't see any generals die yet though. But here we go. Looks like they're gonna finish the heavy swordsman here. They're gonna try to put up an epic fight against the Druzina and the British axemen. I mean, could you imagine having to fight British axemen? Oh, and then here's a hammer and anvil by the general's bodyguard. Great charge there. That's really gonna hurt their morale, and that does cause some of them to break. There's still two units left fighting their hearts out. Uh-oh, another counter charge here by the Kingdom of Norway. Going after the general. He's gonna try to take him out. That's a really good target. If you can take out the general, you can destroy the morale of your enemy forces. But here comes some pikemen that are returning to the fight. And this is really just a pain, a thorn in the side for Novgorod. These troops from England breaking and returning. And now they're causing this big flank. They're making a nice English sandwich here. Which makes sense because I'm pretty sure a sandwich was invented in England. Oh, but they're breaking. Even though they got that flank in, they are breaking. Here's some British axemen counter-flanking the pikemen. And another hammer and anvil into the backs of these pikes. This is anyone's game right here, guys. This is far from over. Oh, the sweep and the kill. Oh my god. Wow, that guy's on a rampage. Well done there. That was beautiful. We still have some Kingsmen though, and they're steady. Oh, now they're shaking. They're shaking in their boots. There's just a handful of infantry. There's a lot of archers, some junior Druzina. See, what's left? Oh my god, Norway's general is still alive. He's desperately trying to get cycle charges, desperately trying to help out the Kingsmen. This is going to come down to a handful of troops. Who will be victorious? Who will be defeated? We will soon find out. Here comes a nice cav charge into the Polish Pavi's crossbows. Gonna try to get them off the battlefield. There you go. Get them off the battlefield. And Novgorod is going to try to stop them there. Try to protect his allies' archers. Let's see if he can get any kills here. Ooh. Ooh. Is this the general? This might be the general. Oh, he's going for Norway's general. And Novgorod is winning the infantry fight over here. The Kingsmen are breaking. They're not going to have any of that. They're going to go back to England. Oh, actually, this guy's going to die right there. So he's not going back to England. But I hope he's okay. Let's see, some archers coming down. So Norway is down to their general. And he's trying to kill off the general's bodyguard for the Republic of Novgorod. And unfortunately, I don't think the cutscenes are activated right now. So I think a couple generals have died, but we just were unable to see that process. Or maybe that is the general. I have no idea. But here we go. This is it. This is it. This is what's left of Norway and the English alliance. 3 cav units. Do you think they're going to turn it around? I mean, look at the balance of power. It's very unlikely, but never, ever underestimate a general's bodyguard. Never. And he's going to face this infantry head on. Head on. Oh. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. He just crushed the axemen. Crushed them. They're still hanging on. They're exhausted. But after a charge like that, they could break at any second. And he's going to continue to charge in his general here. 2 men left now. They lost another horseman. A horse master. Here we go. Charging in. Oh my god. Completely wrecking the junior Druzina. And they're still alive. The general's bodyguard's still alive. He's pretty bloodied up, so who knows how many hits he can take before falling to his death. Let's see. Oh, he's doing another charge into the archers. So I think this is a really good move. He's taking out the archers because they're the most threat at this point, because he can just outrun the infantry, but he cannot outrun arrows. So he's going after the archers. Oh, this bodyguard is going ham. He's like, we will fight for Norway to the bitter end. Beautiful. And damn, the balance of power slowly shifting back. 97% allies, which is Novgorod, and then 98 for Norway. Oh, gonna get a charge into this lone junior Drazina. Just go home, man. It's not worth it. He's dead. Dead. Here we go. He's gonna continue to run around. There's nothing they can do but stand their ground and fire arrows. He's now activated fire arrows to try to break the morale, possibly, of the general. Man, this is like, this knight that's guarding this general deserves a promotion. Oh, see you later. And this general is just cleaning up the battlefield. Is he going to be victorious? I don't know, man. There's so much infantry left. And he's keeping his archers close to his infantry, which is a really good idea, because he's trying to protect them. He cannot lose any more archers. He needs them to fire as many arrows into the general's bodyguard as they can. Oh my god. Oh, and there goes that knight. And now it's just down to the general. But he is not giving up hope. Novgorod is not giving up as well. Their infantry is going to fight to the bitter end. And the general, ooh, he's taking hits there. Gotta be careful. So losing hit points there. Look at that battlefield. Just look at this battlefield. The carnage, the death. And it's still going on. A handful of troops. This is less than a handful of troops. This is like 2 troops going at it. Okay, it's a little bit more than that, but this is kind of ridiculous. Now he's charging in, trying to get rid of the Pavi's crossbows. And that will not break them. The Pavis take a little bit more to break than just that. Oh, we need... Where are they firing at? The only enemy is right here. They're down to 2 now. They're shaken, but they're still not breaking. Shaken, but not breaking. Now he's going for the officer. Kill the officer. Oh, no. He's going for the infantry. Oh! He took out like 4 guys there. Beautiful. This is like the greatest general to ever live. Here he goes. Going for some Junior Drazina. Junior Drazina! Oh, the charge was kind of weak there. Weak sauce charge. Oh, but damn, he is skilled with a blade. And this unit breaks. Look at the balance of power. It's still way in favor of Novgorod. I mean, Norway is just down to 1 general. 1 guy. Can he turn it around? I mean, after so much death and destruction, I don't know. Does he even have the will to turn this battle around after seeing all his troops die? Oh, and he does a little flanky-panky there. And I think he's going to go for the archers. And this is the final archer force that Poland has. And this is their only hope, really, because I don't see their infantry killing this general. Let's see. Oh, did they get some hits? It looks like they missed. Oh my god, he took out 2 guys there. Very nice. Okay, finally they break. Man, those Pavis did not want to break. And now it's just down to infantry. Let's see, what do we got? 5 Drazina and 1 Drazina. So 6 Drazina total, 2 units. Here we go. This is it. Oh my god. It's down to 1v1. 1v1, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to win this? Is the Drazina going to find glory, find victory, and tell his grandchildren of the tale when he stood up to the mighty general of Norway? Or will vice versa, will the general go back home and tell him about his glory and the amount of kills that he got in this battle? Let's see. This is it, guys. This is it. This deserves slow motion. This deserves slow motion. And that's it. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. He is dead. He cannot handle the epic charge of the general's bodyguard. And here lies the general, victorious on the battlefield. That is so awesome. That is so great. Okay, so wow, what a battle. That's as close as they get. I mean, they don't get any closer than that. Emperor Alan getting 1,211 kills, doing really, really well there, but it just wasn't enough. That general, man, it just destroyed Emperor Alan. Came in, got 681 kills, really suffered with his army build. Just couldn't execute with his cav, so he just couldn't, you know, he couldn't just get the advantage over England. You really got to win that cav battle if you invest so much money into your cav. On the other side, it was a little bit more even. Actually, wow, England got more kills than Norway, so that's very interesting. But I wish we could see how many kills the general got. It was probably just a ridiculous amount, like over maybe 300 or so. I don't know, it depends how many kills he got at the end there. But if we look at the end results of Emperor Alan here, let's see what unit did the best. Let's see, 234 by his boyars. That's pretty good. 113 by his Drazina. Very nice, Drazina stepping it up. But if you look at a lot of his kills here for his infantry, they're pretty low, especially his archers, because he had to deal with that rush. He couldn't really get a lot of volleys off. But where's his axeman? Axeman doing okay, around the 50s. And the militia here almost getting 100 kills. Well done. So that was a great battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to try to get more stainless steel battles out there in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a like. And I'll catch you guys around next time.